All right, John Wick fans, get ready to step back into the world of high-octane action, elaborate lore, and this time a touch of elegance with Ballerina. The upcoming spin-off of the John Wick franchise is set to hit theaters on the 6th of June 2025, and it promises to deliver the same adrenaline-pumping action we've come to love, only now with a ballerina's grace and deadly precision. So, let's break it down. Plot, cast, production, behind the scenes tidbits, and of course, whether Ballerina will dance its way to box office glory or stumble under the weight of the Wick legacy. Let's go.
I'm looking for the tribe with this mark.
Needing to know is what got us banished from the Garden of Eden.
Set between the events of John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, and Chapter 4, Ballerina follows Eve Macaro, a young assassin trained by Rosca Roma. Played by the ever-badass Ana de Armas, Eve is set out for blood, seeking vengeance for her father's murder. Along the way, she navigates the intricate world of assassins, secret organizations, and of course, jaw-dropping fight sequences. From what we know, Eve will find herself under the protection of Winston at the New York Continental. The main antagonist? Well, a man called the Chancellor, a leader of an entire town that seems to be standing in the way of Eve's revenge. Oh, and did I mention that John Wick himself will be making an appearance? That's right, he is back, because you can't have a John Wick spin-off without a little bit of John Wick. Ana de Armas leads the charge for this one as Eve Macaro, a ballerina turned assassin seeking revenge. Angelica Houston returns as the director, the leader of the Rosca Roma, returning from Parabellum. Ian McShane plays Winston Scott, the ever-calculating owner of the Continental. Lance Reddick stars as Sharon, the beloved concierge, in what will be his final film appearance. Gabriel Byrne is the Chancellor, the movie's big bad, and The Walking Dead alum Norman Reedus is Daniel Pine, a mysterious new character. Catalina Sandino Moreno, Sharon Duncan Brewster, and David Castaneda are also on board, but their roles remain under wraps. The journey of Ballerina from concept to the screen has been quite the saga. It all started in 2017 when screenwriter Shay Hatton penned the original script, which Lionsgate quickly snatched up. Hatton then became heavily involved in the John Wick series, contributing to Parabellum and Chapter 4. In 2019, Underworld director Len Wiseman was brought in to direct, and in 2021, Ana de Armas was cast in the lead role. But here's where things get a bit interesting. Despite Wiseman still being credited as director, reports suggest that producer Chad Stahelski, the mastermind behind John Wick, ended up overseeing months of reshoots for the movie, including most of the action sequences. Wow, I guess they were just not good enough. Could this be a sign of trouble because reshoots are never a good thing? Or is it just an extra dose of Wick-style action magic? What happened is possible that Stahelski looked at the fight choreography and felt, man, this is not up to the John Wick standard, or it's not consistent with what people have come to expect with the John Wick action scenes. And if that's the case, then maybe reshoots were actually a very wise idea. Principal photography for the movie kicked off in Prague, Czech Republic in late 2022. Action scenes were later added in Budapest in early 2024, with Norman Reedus flying in from Japan to shoot additional fight sequences. Speaking of fights, Ana de Armas reportedly went through rigorous training, including ballet-inspired combat choreography, gun fu, remember that? And knife fighting. She even had input on the script, requesting promising young woman director Emerald Fennell to contribute to the screenplay. The film's original composers Marco Beltrami and Anna Drubic were replaced in September 2024 by longtime John Wick composers Tyler Bates and Joel J. Richards, ensuring continuity in the franchise's signature sound. And again, that was a smart move. The teaser premiered at CinemaCon in 2024, where it was billed as John Wick Presents Ballerina. The footage featured high-energy action, glimpses of Charon and Winston, and a brief but thrilling shot of John Wick himself. But here is the big question. Can Ballerina stand on its own, or will it be overshadowed by the John Wick franchise? The John Wick series has been a goldmine for Lionsgate, with Chapter 4 raking in over $434 million worldwide. But spin-offs can be tricky, just as the Fast and Furious franchise about Hobbs and Shaw. While Ballerina has star power, a built-in fan base, and action pedigree, it also faces some risks. First, it could succeed because John Wick fans are hungry for more, especially after Chapter 4's bittersweet ending. Ana de Armas has proven she can handle action in No Time to Die and Ghosted. Terrible as it was, she did present herself well in fighting choreography. Also, we are yearning for a proper female-led action flick like Atomic Blonde. Emphasis on proper. Looking at you, 355. With everything seemingly going for it, Ballerina might still struggle. Why? Well, for one, the guy who's been making John Wick rock, Chad Stahelski, will not be mainly in the director's seat for this one. And yes, there have been some reshoots with rumors that Stahelski eventually ended up overseeing the project, but what about the other parts of the movie that were not shot by him? I guess maybe the fight choreography was not up to taste with him, because Len Wiseman, we saw the kind of fight choreography he's used to in the movie Underworld, but that could be it, and that could be a problem with the signature of two directors in one movie, and we've seen cases where that did not work out. Ballerina also has a high-stakes challenge, keeping audiences invested without Keanu Reeves' John Wick dominating the screen. The good news? The John Wick universe is rich enough to stand on its own, and Ana de Armas' Eve promises to be a compelling lead. Now, if the film leans into its own identity, expanding the assassin lore, delivering stylish action, and making Eve's revenge arc just as personal as John Wick's, it might just earn its place. After all, Wick isn't the franchise, he's the spark that lit the fire, and truly, it could go anywhere. That said, Ballerina can't just name drop John Wick and hope that's enough. If his absence feels forced, like he's busy off screen while bullets fly, it'll be a tougher sell. You saw something like that actually hurt Furiosa. But if the film uses his legacy wisely, showing how his war with the High Table ripples through the underworld, his limited presence could feel more like a strategic move than a glaring omission. In the end, it's not just about if John Wick is there or not, it's about whether his shadow looms large enough to keep us all hooked. Now, spin-offs themselves are like younger siblings. Sometimes they inherit the family fortune like Creed and Logan. And other times they struggle to live up to Big Bro's legacy like Solo and Fantastic Beasts. Ballerina has the John Wick DNA, true. But without Keanu's signature headshots and deadpan one-liners, will audiences still show up in droves? Well, if it delivers the same stylish action and world building, it could be the next hit. If not, well, it might just prove that not every assassin can dodge the box office bullet. Will Ana de Armas deliver a breakout performance that rivals Keanu's stoic assassin? Will the action choreography match the franchise's high standards? Will Norman Reedus' character be more than just a cool cameo? Well, we'll find out these and many more when Ballerina jumps into the theaters on the 6th of June 2025. Until then, keep those guns polished, those pencils sharpened. You never know when a contract might get put out on you. What do you think? Do you believe the Ballerina will live up to the Wick name? Let me know in the comments. And while you're there, also, let me know if spin-offs are your cup of tea, or are they something that you could rather do without? Also, please do like, share, and subscribe to Muveematic. I appreciate it. Till next time, go see yourself a great movie. Peace.